Let's call hop.
Welcome back in, everybody. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy, brought to you by Paso Robles Golf Club. Check out the multi-million-dollar renovation located in the heart of Central Coast wine country. You can visit them online at PasoRoblesGolfClub.com. Make tee times 24/7. Call them also at 805-238-4722. If you're looking for something to do today, we're doing a short game clinic at noon.
Ooh.
At Paso Robles Golf Club.
Can I come?
Yeah.
That'd be
I'd love
awesome.
to have you come teach with me.
That'd
be
an
cool.
honor. Hey, before we went to break, we had Sydney Haughian in talking about her amazing scholarship win from the Youth on Course from the Northern NCGA. It's just very exciting. She's an amazing young lady, and she's got a great character, and she must have got it from somewhere. And so we happen to know Mrs. Haughian, who was pacing back and forth with her own little questionnaire. Been working very hard, but I bring it up in a nice way because since the opportunity for her to even get a scholarship, every time I walked by, she works here at the radio station. The mom was like, guess what? Sydney's going to get a scholarship. So there was all kinds of stories. And it's pending. It's going to go. She's got the interview. It's going to up the interview. So she's very excited mama,
cool.
and she should be. She'd be a proud mama. So we brought her into the studio, and she says, no, I usually work in front desk, not in front of the microphones. But how are you? We need to get to
flip over the other mic. It's popping.
Whoa, sorry. That microphone's got things. So it's really good to see you. And,
thank you.
And thank you for filling out these 10 pages of questions for us here.
No. The whole applying for college, applying for scholarships is a very nerve-wracking experience. And you're on pins and needles for quite a long time. And she found out a lot of her awards, etc., 2 or 3 days before May 1st deadline for applying.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned nerve-wracking. I have a feeling more for you than her.
Maybe I passed it
It's
along.
just
I don't
a
know.
feeling. Obviously, it's exciting.
It's
and
very important,
great.
though.
Yeah, no, I get that, and it's well deserved. And I tease you in a very nice way. It's nice to see a parent that's really so involved, and I know how proud you are. I can see it in your eyes and your voice every time I talk to you. And your daughter is an incredible young lady. So you wanted to mention that I mentioned earlier, we asked a question if she got any other scholarships because I've heard about this. And she said, yeah, I got another one. But the Justin McCutcheon Memorial Scholarship, she was one of the winners of that. Is that right?
Correct. And we just found out about that this past Tuesday during Royal Day at Mission College Prep.
That's exciting, and it's just exciting stuff. And so since you guys you're going to be like Paul and John, the Beatles, or Paul and George. Did you have to do an application process as well?
I did. It was shorter than the Youth on Course one, but I still had to write a essay and everything and turn in my grades for that scholarship. So I just heard from that about 3 days ago.
Well, this is exciting because you're about to graduate. When is that? Like next week? When is this happening?
June 1st.
It's very exciting. That is just so things are happening quick in your world. You must be so proud. And do you mind if I ask how much, or is that not anybody's business? How much the scholarship was?
It's $1,000.
Nice. So all these little pieces help a lot, right?
Definitely. Everything helps.
Yes, it does. And so I know that you're involved in community service, and I know that you still give back to the First Tee now, right?
Yeah, I've been helping with some of the programs these
I was
past
trying
couple summers.
to lead you to that earlier, but I know that you've been helping, and you've been part of the First Tee family for a while, and it's really exciting stuff that you're doing all these, and I know Mom's so proud. I know you really are. I mean, I know. And so is this your eldest?
And she was proud to take her last finals yesterday.
I got up early today.
And all sorts of confetti flying.
Yeah, that's so cool. And then she got up early today, and I'm sorry if I'd have known that. We could have done this another week.
That's okay.
But it's, it's just so cool. And are there other scholarships out pending?
No, those were the only ones that I did.
And is the school offering the school offering you something? May I ask?
Yeah, I have golf scholarships from the school, and then merit scholarships from Dominican as well.
That is so cool. And when do you go? So you got the summer off. You have these summer plans?
Golf a lot.
So you're a golfer.
I am.
Golf talk.
Well,
Maybe do some painting, cleaning up the house.
You got to go to work. They're going to you're going to turn your bedroom into a gym or something, huh? Little game room, a she shed.
Oh, there you go.
Do you have other children?
No, she is the one and only.
So that's why there's huge proudness going on here. That's awesome.
So everything is a first experience of everything in school that we've done and golf and but it's been great. We've had fun going on golf trips and outings and driving, all over Southern California to play at various courses and tournaments and then going Northern California. So we know the roads very well.
Have you found yourself a little house up north of the Golden Gate Bridge?
No.
No? Are you looking for
That's out of my price category.
But she's not far, but far enough. You know what I mean?
She has her godparents up there that are
very cool.
and some other relatives. So
and Jack
that
Averett's
are not too far.
Jack Averett's not far from over there, right? So you know Jack.
Right. He's at Santa Clara.
Yeah, so that's like a 5 par, right? It's just a couple drivers and a 7-iron
Exactly.
from over
He's close.
over the bay.
And
So
I believe that Jack was a recipient of this award last year.
of the McCutcheon.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's little things I just don't know. So that's and because of John and I know his father, but they were big at the country club. I believe he was a member of the Slow Country Club. I played golf with him there, so that's why I'm assuming that. But he was AD. It's Cal Poly athletic director, was he not?
Correct.
So golf,
Correct.
he must be a big golfer. I mean,
Exactly.
and yeah. So
And I believe he's
and
I'm not sure if he's still AD, but he's was at the University of Massachusetts.
yeah, UMass. I've been there too. Amherst.
Pretty part of the country.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry, that might have been me. That's why they keep me in the traffic department.
Well, again, thank you for coming in, and
you.
and congratulations to both of you. And when are you going to go up to? You're going to play with the team during the summer. Are you playing tournaments?
No, I'm just
You're just
playing for fun.
So do you get to see the team? When do you go up and start working with the team before because your season is coming, right? Right when you start.
The season actually goes throughout the year. It's like monthly tournaments. But I go up to Dominican about the 15th of August, and we have orientation and move into the dorms and everything. And then we actually start classes the next week.
Wow, very cool. Do you guys play the Mustangs?
No, different league.
Different league. Well, Mike, any final questions or words of wisdom?
Enjoy every minute.
I
Seriously.
I will.
My wife and I were just talking about that.
Greatest advice you could give her.
My wife just went back down to Cal Poly after she got her cap and gown and all that stuff, and she just said, she's walking the campus. She goes, you know what? That was like one of the best experiences of my entire life. Going to Cal Poly. She goes, I didn't realize it until I stepped away from it. And then you walk back on the campus and you're like, the environment is just really cool. And there's just so many things to take advantage of if you immerse yourself in it.
But
that's
you
the
don't
hardest
want to be
part.
taken advantage of.
No.
Right.
So use your core values.
I will.
All right.
Exactly.
Use
And where did she learn those?
good
Bill?
judgment. Oh, I think the first team might have been
Amazing.
use good judgment.
Yes.
Be very responsible.
I think it's the
Look
networking.
out for the frat guys.
The networking of the people, though, the people you
bet.
meet, during your time there will be amazing. I mean, I still have 5, 6 really, really good friends that are just like brothers to me.
But not the
from there.
Dodger fans. They're acquaintances.
One of them is a Dodger fan. Yeah, the rest are Giants fans.
But you light up the
He
room when you
couldn't
go.
help it.
Everybody knew when you were in NorCal, you were kind of the light of the place. You're going to be that same way everywhere you go. So I continue success. Thank you again and congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're glad you're part of the First Tee family, and I know you always will be. So check
That's
out the
great.
alum stuff. Go inside. There's a lot of cool things for the alum.
I will do that.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Haughian.
You're very welcome. Thank you for
Yes.
having me.
And here, you want your sheet
What
back?
a surprise. Sure.
All right. Very
Trying
cool.
to be efficient.
No, I got it, man. I get it. So I've been trying to do that for 18 years in this show. It still hasn't worked. But I'm getting better. So where's Nikki? Did you kick her out of the room?
No, actually, you know what? One of my biggest fears just happened. I had to step out, and I stepped out, as you know, into the lobby, came back, and the door was locked.
Oh, no.
And thank goodness Nikki
Out
was
here?
outside where the cars are.
Well, it's
Oh,
her
no.
fault.
I told you not
She's
to do
got
that,
keys.
Bill.
Actually, we have keys.
I take my
locked when we tried
keys.
to
I
come
take
in.
my keys every time that I step out of the studio. And I did. I'm like, oh, there's people here.
So why
it's
was
all
it
good.
unlocked when I got here? That's
I don't know. It was locked when
So,
I'm pounding on the door, going, all right.
so if you, Nikki, wasn't out there, you'd still be out there.
Oh yeah.
And Dave and I'd be looking at each other,
Yeah.
what button to press.
I was
Now
thinking.
what?
She might know what button to press. I don't know.
It was locked when we came up.
It was, so you
Yeah,
used your
but-
key.
and I'm thinking, like, where's there a payphone that I'm going to be able to call Billy or
That's
Dave?
hilarious. There are no payphones,
No.
buddy.
I would have been up a creek.
And is it my imagination or does a bull change positions every time we come here?
Oh yes, that's a sort of a running joke. We don't know. Everybody just keeps changing
It's
him
a
around.
bull.
They're cows, aren't they?
They're cows.
They're cows.
It's a bull.
Yes.
It's got horns.
Anyway, yes, he keeps moving
All right, we
around
should
the
bet
platform.
on that because we're going to talk gambling when we come back. The new law, state law, in California passed could be organized gambling, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk golf and gambling, and we're going to gamble. Is it a bull or a cow? Does it have udders? Maybe it's a cow.
I think it's a cow. I'm going with cow.
They decorate it for all the different
But
holidays.
it
as they come up
changes
too.
positions. The last
Yes.
3 times I've been here, it's in a different. Are you doing that, Mike? Ooh, Mike could be doing that.
I was amazed when I got off the elevator.
Get out of here while you can, girls. Get out of here while you can. Is Nikki locked out now?
No, she's right out.
All right, very cool.
She's out in the green room.
She's in the green room.
Really big green room.
Yeah, that's shrimp. Don't try the shrimp. Been
The
there a
green
while.
room
It was
here
there
is
since
like,
Friday.
like 10 times bigger than the green room we had at the other place.
That wasn't even a light green room. That was more of a little split pea. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, ladies.
We come. I don't know if we're taking a break, but we're talking gambling, man. Let's. What do you
We can
guys
step
think?
into it. We got a couple minutes here.
All right.
We got a couple
Well,
minutes.
we got some. I want to ask Dave some questions about myths about golf clubs.
Okay, well, that's Clubbing with Dave is next, so why don't we do that, and
We'll start
we
this.
can lead into
Sure.
Clubbing with Dave at the
Well,
top of the
and
hour.
I was just messing around on the computer today looking about things, but this came up. I was looking about golf myths, like the 18 holes is because 18 shots, right? I mean that's what people think, or
that's
gentlemen only, ladies forbidden, or whatever they thought.
Yeah.
And none of those are true. That's just.
But
good
they're good
stories.
stories.
They are great stories.
Yes, they are.
But so there's some, and Dave, you would know because you know more about golf clubs than anybody I've ever met, probably more than anybody at all. Wow, man.
That was good. Woke you up.
So myth number 1: lower loft means longer shots.
False.
So,
If that
do you want to elaborate on that?
One word answers. Yes.
It may work.
Okay.
It may work with most of your irons, but not so with the driver. This is somebody's, man. I don't know who wrote this, Dave. The slower the swing speed, the higher the driver loft must be to maximize distance. Is that true?
That's very true.
If you swing the driver 65 to 75, use a 15-degree loft. This is recommendations from somebody. So the lower the loft, like if somebody gets a 6-degree driver, doesn't mean they're going to hit it farther if they can't.
It means they're going to hit it low.
They're gonna, or not even.
No, and actually, back in the old days when the fairways were all burned out and everything, sometimes
So
you get.
You can
100
top it
yards
down
a
the
hole.
fairway.
Yeah.
You can belly it all the way down there.
But my thought of that is you always want as much loft as possible before you get beat by spin, because there's air is less resistant than ground.
Especially rough.
And, it's just
Nikki's back, everybody.
you want
Nikki's
it
back.
to you want it to carry
back,
as far as
Nikki.
you can.
All right, here's number 2 then. Bigger head equals better performance. Now they went with these giant heads.
False.
It looks like they're like Winnebagos on a stick. Some of these clubs this day. So you're saying this is a myth. Bigger heads equal better performance. That is not true.
Well, bigger heads will give you a more forgiving golf club, but better performance, not necessarily.
Is there truth to, like, I have the bigger head right now at the M1.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to me, and they talk about like when you hit a golf ball and you can tell the difference of the golf balls and all that stuff, and a lot of people say, well, you can't do that. It's what you're hearing versus what you're feeling.
Sound is.
But it seems
feel.
like to me, like on the bigger clubs, like at the M1, I don't have the feel that I had before when I hit the shots.
Or it sounds different.
So
the
it's either,
sound is
you know what
feel.
I mean? So sound is feel.
Yeah.
So really, with those big club heads, like Billy's saying,
That was,
I mean, that's what
that was solid, right?
I
there.
like it when I hit it, but it just doesn't have that fluidity to it. It's like it's very. Explain it.
Just
The walls.
There's
of,
like nothingness there, like when you hit it.
Well, just
There's
think
nothingness
they're so
there.
dang big.
nothingness.
That's a real.
He's deep today,
that's
man.
That's a. What
And
do they?
the walls of the head are so thin,
Nothingness.
and
Yeah.
that's to keep the weight down. And the heads are so big that there's. Just
I don't think you need
not
to
a
add
lot there.
is to nothing. I think nothing.
That's one reason why a lot of the touring pros use like 420cc drivers. The smaller.
Let me
heads.
ask you just to go
They're
on
more
that.
maneuverable.
For
Or-
what,
yeah, see, that makes sense to me. That totally makes sense. Sorry.
dang it, I had a good question.
Well,
too,
you
man.
can tease everybody, and we'll
I'll tease
come back at the top of
because
the
it has
hour.
to do with your sound. Are golf club manufacturers making tweaks to make it sound cooler?
Yes,
Ooh,
they
I like
are.
that question.
That's us.
All right, everybody, we'll be right back on the other side. Clubbing with Dave. More golf club myths. Stay with us. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy on the Golf Talk Radio Network.
Just think.